Alexis.
All right. I don't want you guys to get too confident. How'd you guys do on the Concha Del Mar?
I'm not sure why no one wanted to play with me after I made all those shots in the city. So I went on the Concha Del Mar solo. A lot of fun to play with somebody random. You never know what you're going to get, but we had a pretty good two-player game going. We were able to pick up another win for Team 2K TV. Shout out to ISO Broski. Thanks for playing with me. We didn't talk, but I feel like I've known you my whole life, and hopefully we'll hook up again for another 2v2 session.
ISO Broski getting up in Team 2K TV action. I love it.
You could say he's your other broski from another mother.
Hey, you're not ISO anymore, Broski. Right here. You live in here.
Okay, it looks like my coaching is starting to pay off. How'd you do the following weekend?
So the following weekend, we went into vacation days and got 2 wins. The first game, it was Brian, Derek, another team member, and myself. And we took on Luca, Carmelo, and David Robinson. I got to tell you, they were tough to deal with. David Robinson was a beast to deal with in the paint. So we would attack them back with running a pick and roll with ourselves. Brian has a paint beast, so we ditched it, and he scored for us. The game was tight throughout, and then finally, Derek slashed into the rim, got the dunk, and we got the victory.
You know, Rodney, one thing I love about the Team 2K TV team is that we have multiple positions on both gens, and we can kind of like mix and match how we're going to play with each other based on the event. How important is it like to actually do that, have like bigs and smalls?
Well, it's very important because depending on who our opponent is, it allows us to attack in different ways. Like I have a point guard, so I can shoot threes. So if someone's getting double teamed, I'll split up, shoot the three. Or if Brian has a paint beast, we'll beat him inside to get some shots. And then Derek was able to attack Carmelo because he was like right there to get that final bucket for us to get the victory.
Court Conquer 2v2, how did that go?
Yeah, John and I connected for Court Conquer, and when you're playing 2v2, it's all about builds. John brought a big beast. He's the best big man probably we have on Team 2K TV consistently. And we drew Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic. John backed him down and scored almost all of our points.
What are you talking
one
about?
Three-pointer in this one. John had 7 blocks, so when you can't score on us, it's very difficult to beat us. This was a pretty easy win for us, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, listen, the script says I'm supposed to say that I'm pretty impressed, but I'm 20% impressed. Congratulations.
20% is like when your battery is at 20%, you're freaking out looking for a charger. I feel like we were flawless.
You already had that. You ain't finna get nothing else. No more snacks. That's all you been doing. I just gave you an ice cream cone. You ain't finna get nothing else.
I don't know what we can do. Like,
Nothing.
I don't know what else we can do to impress you, Alexis.
That's all you been doing ever since you got home. Snacks. Snacks, 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 most snacks.
Fun here. We're racking up those W's, and we're not
There
getting
ain't
out
no
any more
food
t-shirts.
at all.
And that is what all that matters.
Warriors fans, it's go time! Time to get up on your feet as we welcome the 6-time NBA champs, the Golden Warriors. Your power forward, 6'7", number 0, Miles Bridges. The other forward, 6'7", number 12, Andrew Wiggins. The big man, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre Ayton. Number 30, Stephen Curry. Your shooting guard, 6'6", number 3.
Thanks for joining us. I'm just about ready to get this one.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Now, Washington's starting 5. Beal, the off guard, with Avdia at the 3. Kyle Kuzma out there with Dwight Howard. And for the Warriors, they've got Miles Bridges. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Holmes in at the shooting guard position. And so off the tip, it's Washington. Here's Avdia. Beal outside. The three is up. Nails it from three.
Bradley Beal has always been such a sweet shooter from distance. Man, is that pretty.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Howard. Back to Holmes. Puts up a three. Avdia pulls it in. And Washington with possession. It's a three-point game. Beal gets the bucket.
Well, the athleticism and size of Bradley Beal makes that an easy shot, believe it or not. He's got
PJ.
What you want, B? So.
Go find that remote. What you do with it? You just had it. Did you go in the room with it?
Go in.
Curry with it. To the middle. Pass to Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation. First quarter of play, a minute in. Inside. Here's Howard. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker. Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Avdia. Kuzma with the ball. To the paint. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. You know, when it comes to Beal, his evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic, Norris.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite.
Pass to Howard. Back to Avdia. Six on the shot clock. He's covered by Curry.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
And the basket is good.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. He's covered by Curry. Takes a 13-footer. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Avdia.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. Here's Kuzma, and the layup is good off the glass.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
To the inside. Ayton gets a double team. Wiggins finds Holmes. And it's off from three-point range. Washington has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Holmes passes to Curry. Lets a floater go. Yes, it's good.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
It is incredible to think how Stephen Curry can make something out of nothing. Broken plays, any breakdown, you need a bailout shot. This guy gets better when there is chaos.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Wiseman, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kuminga comes in for Bridges. Johnson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. Here's Carey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Kuminga. Now Wiseman. Hachimura covering. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Alexander, defended by Holmes.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Team foul. At the line for the Wizards, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw, and the Warriors making a switch here. Pools.
Wizards sub.
Here's Kuzma. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Avdia, pounded by Wiggins. Avdia can't get it to go.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the court right now for the Wizards. Beal, the off guard, with Avdia at the 3. Dwight Howard out there with Kyle Kuzma. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Nuggets was lights out. He added 13 points, and his presence on D cannot be overlooked. He is such a great shot blocker. He finally ended his cold streak with a solid performance. Guys, let's see if he can build on that.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And again, Washington, no good. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Stolen by Holmes. Here's Bridges. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
1:44 left in the second period. Pass to Avdia. Beal outside. Now here's Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
55 seconds left in the second. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Carries checked in for Washington. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Outside Curry, out to the right wing. And here's Holmes. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And really, the story for me was his incredible defensive effort. One of the most impressive shot-blocking efforts you'll ever see.
For Washington, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
BJ in the nasty, up in here going hard, playing NBA, hooping on the bars. You already know who it be. Nasty, BJ, we the big B's.
And a change for the Wizards. Hachimura's checked in. And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 13. Beal gets the bucket.
Well, this is what you love about Bradley Beal. He doesn't have to dominate the basketball. Just get him a shot in the flow of the offense.
13 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
That's his third personal foul. Team four. Checking in for the Wizards.
With 4 on the clock. And no good.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Get out of
and
here.
So it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by
Yeah, we got it. You already know how it is, me and Big B on the floor. What we do, step in and do a show. Everybody saying, go, 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 go! Yeah, we gonna break them off with that cha-cha. Show them niggas how we do it, make them way, bye-bye.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. One guy getting it done is James Wiseman.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Holmes in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Beal. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
Okay, I just gave him a ball.
To the paint. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by Beal.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Now here's Beal. He's got 7. Pass to Howard. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Curry into the lane. Washington with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And Holmes with the block. Right side Curry. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Holmes. Takes a 3. Howard grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside, here's Kuzma. Nice D from Bridges. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Holmes. Outside Curry. And he lobs it up. And the basket basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 8 points.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
Now a timeout called by Washington. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Wiseman, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Anthony comes in for Bridges. Johnson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Curry. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Wiseman, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Washington with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Alexander, guarded by Wiseman. They get it again. Weatherspoon. And Holmes with the block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Poole. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in for Abdia. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Holmes passes to Wiseman. Back to Holmes. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, deflected. Here's Kispert, covered by Johnson. Here's Carey. Down low. Here's Alexander. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Give him 8.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Kuminga. The shot that time not on target. And Washington the other way now. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Holmes. And he lobs it up to the rim. There's 31 seconds left in the third.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Weatherspoon.
Let me show you. Hold on, let me show you something real quick.
Let me hear at the end. That's my song. That's not it. No. Mo!
Stop.
Let me hear my song. Hey.
Go on, child.
No, I didn't.
I know y'all.
No, I didn't.
Y'all all better go lay down, because if I hear that playing in there, guess what? Y'all can go in your room.
You got a lot of
Hear my song, Nesby.
he be recording a while on top of each other.
What's it? I hear my song.
The same way I would feel if I caught you with another.
Right over.
How my new comes first, and second to that, I hate you.
Hey.
I want you right here with me. I'll be the other one.
He erased every song. When he recorded another one, he erased the other one. That ain't even a record. He recorded on the
I had
wrong
to
thing.
record a song and Ben's
Bree,
song
that's
was
his
still
phone
there.
though, Bree. It don't matter.
Yes, it's a margarita. But not that kind of margarita. Topo Chico Margarita Hard Seltzer.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
You have a problem. I've got a problem.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Holmes. Here's Kuminga. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Thompson against Beal. Pulls up. Poke loose. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up by 15. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Great pace, great energy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Washington, they're shooting a solid 47% on the court right now for the Wizards. Rui Hachimura is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kispert. Then there's Bradley Beal. Pass to Kispert. Warriors with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Kispert. And here is Kuzma. He's covered by Ayton. Beal against Holmes. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet. No good, off the front rim. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And Ayton, throw it down.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Beal outside. Pass to Kispert. Back to Beal. From deep. Excellent D there from Holmes.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
He's covered by Curry to the inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now Curry. Pass to Holmes. The kick out, Curry. Here's Kuminga. Thompson outside. And here's Curry for three. Hits the trifecta.
My goodness, the pure shooting stroke of Steph Curry. It's the envy of every NBA player.
Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Klay Thompson is an all-time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Holmes. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Off target from outside. Anthony against Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. Here's Kispert, guarded by Peyton. And he lobs it up top. Walker with a steal. Here's Holmes. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
Time for some more 2K TV Interactive.
As many of you know, LD2K, aka Chris, just participated in a Chips Ahoy versus Nutter Butter 3v3 tournament last week with 2K League Pros and 2K Influencers. He was the captain of Team Nutter Butter, so which team took the W?
If we all guard the paint, they can't get a noob, right? We win? Let's do it.
Was it Team Nutter Butter or Team Chips Ahoy?
Also, it's either 50-50, so you have a high percentage of getting some free VC.
That is true, that is true. Speaking of the NBA 2K League, they had their first tournament last weekend, the tip-off, and it was quite exciting. Check out some highlights. This past weekend capped off an outstanding 2K League tip-off tournament in the NBA 2K League's 5th season.
Oh my goodness!
Let's take a look back at the live in-person action.
Sick with power.
In the semifinals, Lakers Gaming attempted to dethrone last season's tip-off tournament champions, T-Wolves Gaming. This ended up being a contentious series with heated verbal exchanges.
T-Wolves talking trash at Lakers Gaming.
Relentless T-Wolves defense and creative scoring would guide them to the finals for the second straight year.
So the T-Wolves, last year's reigning tip-off champions, trying to defend the title.
In the finals, the T-Wolves Gaming squad and 76ers Gaming had a hotly contested series. Game 1 was a back-and-forth battle to the wire, with Dre hitting a big ISO jumper to go up 66-65. Tough shot.
Oh, baby!
Bear to Beast answered back with a big three.
Tony Green's it.
And after a clutch slaughter block, Bear would nail another to go up 71-68, and the 76ers could not answer.
And this game's over. Game one's going to go to the T-Wolves. One on such a great time.
T-Wolves Gaming carried that momentum from Game 1 to a second victory and became back-to-back 2K League Tip-Off Tournament champions.
I'm Marcus Tucker, PA voice of the Memphis Grizzlies. Stepping out of the arena to voice your top plays of the week. Show me what you've been digging into. First play from Sticks TTG in the red. Driving in, throwing it down like a true Grizzly. Defense couldn't bear it. Or defenders, zero success. Next stop, clutch time with all the president. Opponent pauses with 0.8 on the clock, thinking it's all over. But remember the name of the game. Michael Jordan does. Boom! Game winner at the buzzer for real this time. Third choice is Fame Cargo 862. Playing 2-on-2. Doesn't want to go down more than 5. Steals the ball back. And posterize both defenders with zero gravity. All right, Tom Boski wraps up top plays today. Running from half court with the confidence to throw a self-lob through 3 defenders. Nobody wanted that smoke. Which play was your favorite? Vote now for your top play of the week. And remember that you can be on 2KTV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTV.
And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph. We are near.
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Gilgeous Alexander, and it's Pod Kusevsky in at the 4 spot. And for Golden State, we've got Jay. Wiggins is out there with Bridges. Then it's Curry, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Bridges passes to Holmes. Outside Curry. The 3. First shot, first basket. He's on the block stats.
A thing of beauty, Steph Curry shot from distance, pure.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
That's his second easy call. Second team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Thompson, he's checked in for Jay. Here's Man. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Holmes in at the point. Brent, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Jay, in that last matchup against the Wizards, wasn't happy with how he played. He contributed a few points and did his work on the other side of the court, too, adding some blocks to the totals. It's really been a rough time for him, and it looks like it's a trend. A whole bunch of less than stellar games for him. And sometimes it's hard to break out of that slump. We'll see how he addresses it tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And just not the game he hoped to have, guys.
And I know he felt like he let his team down with that performance, and I'm betting he comes out here tonight with a lot of extra motivation.
Well, if this was a relay race, I might put him in the first leg, get him out to a fast start, draw up a couple high percentage looks for him so he can rebuild that confidence.
And it's Wiggins missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Terrell. Terrell's got 7.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Wiggins. 9-point game his last outing. To Holmes. Shoots from the right block. Jump shot is good. Holmes got 4 points in the quarter.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
To the inside. Outside for Sexton. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 4. And it's Holmes off the drive. Wiseman finds Johnson. And here is Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
And the Warriors making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Holmes passes to Wiseman. To Holmes.
2 minutes.
Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot that time, not on target. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. After this run, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. It'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Now, when you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Now, here's Holmes. Down low. Anthony, the pass to Holmes. Lou grabs the board. Lou's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his third. To the paint. Here's Ayton. 6 for 6. He's got the miss from the field.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Under trailing by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there. Thompson passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Lou Dort, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Inside, and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants to rob, especially near the rim.
Oklahoma City trailing.
And Wiggins thrive as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Thunder trailing by 4. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmes. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Some changes for Golden State. Wiseman's checked in for 8. Kuminga comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Johnson in for Stephen Curry. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Pools checked in for Andrew Wiggins. To the middle. Man can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. Got a piece of it. Holmes passes to Kuminga. Misses from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Down low, Lou, and he jams it with authority.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second foul. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Holmes. 8 points for him. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Thunder trailing by 4. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And I have Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Here's Sexton. He's got 12. Now the pass to Mann. Holmes with the steal. 1:02 left in the third. Here's Mann. Here's Terrell. And he hits it to tie the game up. Terrell's got 4 points in the quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Sexton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Poole. Defended by Sexton. 6 to shoot. Releases. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and through the bonus will be headed to the free throw. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
Here's Ayton. And the Warriors miss again. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Oklahoma City out in front. They finish off the 3rd quarter on a 15-3 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Sliding over to the wing spot, it's Curry and Thompson. Miles Bridges is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Holmes in at the point guard position. Thompson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Outside, Dort. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dort. 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. Rebounded by Holmes. And for the Warriors, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Spiked it away. Dort with the ball. Bridges covering. Robinson Earl. A shot off that time. Bridges with some nice defense. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy play option. It makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. DeAndre with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's George. Some solid defense from Ayton. Thompson passes to Holmes. And it's blocked. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Jay gets the whistle.